Something happened to the eggs. The cuttlefish have hatched. Let's go.
That egg has hatched and completely deflated. That's the one that hatched first.
That is one of the cuttlefish right there. Let's go. That thing is sick, dude. Is that another one? Oh my God. No. Oh my God, there's two down there. We have three. Is there two behind there or is there one? I think there might be two behind there. I think we have 4 cuttlefish. We have got to make a pit stop first. Just did our cold plunge, by the way, this morning, and I feel fantastic. We dropped the temperature down to 45 degrees today, and we were in there for about a minute and a half, dunked our heads in there. If you guys want to follow along the journey of the cold plunge, go follow us on Instagram. We've been posting a bunch because we're doing a 30-day challenge, so it's a good time. It's painful, but it's a good time. So now it's time to start the day, and we got to do something very important, which is go to the fish store because I need to pick up something very important, very special. I will show you guys in a moment. Once we get back to my house, in the little Fish Guy Chris dining room, I'll spill the beans. But for now, we're picking up something very top secret and special from the store. Let's go. And as we're going to this store, I hope all you guys, all you fish guys and fish girls are having a good, solid week, good weekend, whatever it may be. And if you are having a bad week, rough weekend, whatever it may be, just know Fish Guy Chris had a pretty shitty week this week. Nothing happened, just, you know, mental health is so important, guys. So, you know, I know some of you guys watching had a rough week. Just know I was with you, okay? I had a rough week too. So like I mentioned, nothing happened. It's just sometimes you just feel like ass about yourself, whatever it may be. You just feel crap about yourself. Hey, I feel like crap about myself sometimes too, maybe for no reason. So just know if you're out there struggling, Fish Guy Chris struggles with you. Some weeks it's very up and down. It's very up and down with me. Sometimes I'm having a great, I just feel amazing, positive, and sometimes I'm just super negative about myself, whatever it may be. But you know, this was one of those weeks, but we're gonna turn it around today, you know? We're gonna turn it around today, have a good day today, and then string some good days along because it's easy to get in those negative mindsets and then you're negative for, you know, 5 days in a row, which pretty much just happened. But today I decided, turn it around, you know, one day at a time. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So let's have a good day. I'm excited about today's video. I'm excited to share what's going on in the tank with the cuttlefish eggs with you guys. I'm excited. Today's gonna be a good day, and we're going to one of my favorite places, the fish store. I absolutely love going to this place. You guys also probably love going to the fish store because you're a bunch of fish guys and fish girls out there. So start my day off good, going to the store. I'm hoping they have what I need because we need something very special. This is not a guarantee. We need something specific for the tank. So I'm going there now. We're gonna have a good damn day today. It's gonna be awesome. And hopefully we can capture some awesome footage on camera. That is the plan today. I'm absolutely fine. All right, we are back, and guess what? They had the goods, exactly what I needed. Now, we did watch a few videos last time of some awesome cuttlefish feedings, but they were big. They were big feedings, and as you guys know, I do have cuttlefish, and you guys have been wanting an update anytime something happens to the eggs. And guess what? Something happened to the eggs, but we will talk about that in a little bit. And we'll talk about what I bought from the store to go along with those eggs. But there was a couple videos I did want to check out just so we do it right. We make sure it's right, just in case we need any, you know, a couple tips. This one right here, I think this is the kind of cuttlefish we have. I think we just have a regular Atlantic cuttlefish. This looks exactly kind of like an Atlantic, no crazy colors like those flamboyants. So this is what I think we kind of have. And this video is a live fish feeding with a cuttlefish. As you can see, that thing's pretty big. That thing's about this big, which is pretty decent. And look at how cool that thing eats. Absolutely smoked that little fish there. So this is what we want our cuttlefish to be doing, and you guys have been loving the cuttlefish, and we have updates today. So I'm pumped to share the news. But that was epic, and this is how big we want to get them. We want to get them like this big. Hopefully they get that big. I went to the store earlier to get what I needed from the store, and this is where I actually bought the cuttlefish eggs from. They had leftover cuttlefish eggs that I didn't buy, so I only bought like a third of what they had. So they had them in the store still, and they had a couple hatch at the store, and they did not make it. They died within like 2 days. So that's worrisome. See, anytime you get eggs, newborns, they're tough to deal with. But mine, we must do it right. So we need to make sure that we have a high success rate with our eggs. But see, even the fish store sometimes has trouble keeping them alive. So this is what I want it to look like. This is obviously very poor quality video, but look at all these little freaking cuttlefish swimming around. This is a good sign because then I know they can be in the same tank together, which is really, really cool. They can actually be swimming around in the same tank together. They won't eat each other. Look at all these little dudes feeding. That is sick. Those guys are making out. Not sure what's going on there. PG, guys. We're kind of keeping PG here, Mr. Cuttlefish. Look at all these freaking cuttlefish. That is so
cool. That is so cool. Like this shot right here, look at that. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cuttlefish in this one little frame here. This is what I want to do with my cuttlefish. These are obviously super small. These look like exactly the ones that I have. And they're feeding them, I think they're feeding them little mysis shrimp, but look at these little dudes. They're tiny. They must be so small in this little kind of breeder net, similar setup to what we have, to what I have, and they're feeding them little shrimp. So look at that. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is so cool. So obviously this is online footage here, from not of my cuttlefish, but we are gonna be doing this today because guess what? The cuttlefish have hatched. Let's go. They have hatched, and I gotta show you because they are popping out of those eggs every single day. We started with one, and let's go see how many we have now. And as I mentioned 2 seconds ago, those cuttlefish hatched, and guess what? They are thriving, baby. They are inside of our little tank here, and I was surprised at actually how fast they hatched. I thought it was gonna be months. It's only been about 2 weeks, and we already have 2. Last night, I looked in the tank because I knew I was making this video because last night, first things first, 4 days ago, so one of them hatched. Guess which egg actually hatched? The one that we've been focusing on. The egg that hatched, oh my God, one of them is swimming around right now. I can't wait to show you guys. The egg that hatched first was the one that was detached from the rest of the clutch, okay? So this was the one that was bouncing around, the one that we were zooming in on, that we could really see moving around. That egg hatched first 4 days ago. 2 days ago, I come back to the tank and I see another one hatched from the clutch, just one. So we have 2 cuttlefish in here right now, confirmed. I haven't looked today. We are gonna see how many are in here today. Let's go. All right, you gotta bear with me here. I had to put this super zoomed in lens on. So what's up? This is the lowest setting, but I got a really far zoom lens so we can zoom into these cuttlefish. Let's see how many we got. The moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. There are our eggs right there. That is the egg aftermath. You can see right there, that that egg has hatched and completely deflated. That's the one that hatched first. We also have one in there, right in the top left, that you can see a little bit deflated. That's the other egg. Now you're probably asking, where the heck are the cuttlefish? I see one right here on the bottom. I'm gonna try to zoom in for you guys. Look at him swimming around. That thing is crazy. Okay, so it's hard to focus inside this net here, and I'm trying to get the best shot possible. So bear with me, but there, right there, is a little baby cuttlefish. Come on, focus. Focusing on the net, which we don't want, but you guys can see him behind that net right there, swimming around. Look at that thing. That is one of the cuttlefish right there. Let's go, that thing is sick, dude. That thing is sick. And then we also have another one. Where are you? We have another one right there, behind the eggs. Is that another one? Oh my God, no. Oh my God, there's 2 down there. We have 3. We have one right there that you can see against the white. We have one right there, and then one behind the eggs. We have 3 total hatched eggs right now. I'm gonna try to get, it's really hard to focus. It is very hard to focus with this lens, guys. We're taking this lens off. We're back with our standard, not very far zoomed in lens, but I can zoom in on the screen. And as you can see, that is another cuttlefish right there. That is our 3rd one right there, and he's completely different color. That one is like almost orangish, purple kind of deal right there. That is absolutely sick. That one turned completely orange as well, and then that one behind the eggs. Is there 2 behind there, or is there 1? I think there might be 2 behind there. I think we have 4 cuttlefish. They're hatching. They're hatching like flies. This is so freaking cool. Oh my God, it's so cool. We have 4. Now hopefully we can keep them nice and healthy and alive. I gotta find a light. Here we go with our light. Boom. Let's see if we can get a better look of these guys with this light on. So if I put the light like this, you can really see that one against the white there. He is so cool. Bright orange colors. You can tell he's got a pattern, but once again, he is through that bottom little piece of plastic there. He's all the way on the bottom there of that piece of plastic. The other one is also, the one that we first looked at is right there, also underneath the plastic. You can see him way in the corner there. And then there's 2 more. There's 2 more behind the eggs right there. We have a total of 4 different cuttlefish in here that change colors, as you can clearly see. That right there that you guys are probably looking at, that's a minnow that we tried to feed Mr. Tim, that he didn't end up eating that one. So we're gonna have to get that out, but let me show you what I bought from the store. Now the reason I did go to the store in the first place and was all excited was because we bought some live brine. Look at that right there. That is some beautiful live brine. And this is what we're gonna be feeding our cuttlefish to see if they wanna eat. Because remember, babies, especially cuttlefish babies, hard to keep alive. Even the store couldn't do it, but we're gonna try our absolute hardest on this channel, and we're gonna see if they wanna eat. The good thing is that mine did last longer than 2 days. At the store, their cuttlefish only lasted 2 days, and then that was it. Mine have been alive since 4 days ago. At least one of them has been alive since 4 days ago, and we're gonna try to feed them with this little shrimp here. Let's open up our little shrimp friends here. We got plenty in this container. I'm not gonna throw too many in there. I want the cuttlefish to kind of swim around, and I don't want to, stress them out too much. I don't know if this even would, but we're gonna give this thing a little splash. Okay, there's tons in there. There's tons in there. I barely put any in, there's tons. Let's see if anything happens. Let's see if anything happens right here. Not seeing any movement. And it's hard to do this with one hand, but we're gonna keep an eye on these cuttlefish and see if they wanna swim. You can see the shrimp swimming around those eggs, but no cuttlefish has moved yet. They have been changing color, but none have moved quite yet. There's one on the bottom that's moving. That one on the bottom is moving. That one on the bottom is moving. What's he gonna do? Oh my God, is he gonna eat that? Did he just eat that? I think he might be trying to figure it out. You see that one on the bottom there? He's moving around, dude. He is fully moving around. I'm a little bit worried about that one right there. He hasn't moved at all. Oh my God, that one is active. That's the only one that's really been active is that one. Oh my God, he is. I see his tongue sticking out. I see his tongue sticking out. I think we're gonna have to get him a better cage for the next feeding. Oh, that one's moving on the bottom there too. That one's moving on the bottom there too. Okay, so they are alive, fully alive. That is huge. These two in the corner have not moved much at all, but these guys over here have been moving around like crazy. See them? Oh yeah, look. Look, they're moving around. Let's go. Let's go. Do you think they're eating? I can't really tell. But those two right there are super active. The one that actually made it down, the ones that made it down to the bottom layer have been very active. And there is some brine down there. I just can't tell if they're going after it or are they just swimming around. But they are changing colors rapidly. They may not be eating right now because I have lights all over them. But maybe when I turn these lights off, they'll start going crazy. There's the other one right there. The other one's behind the eggs, but we have full-blown 4 cuttlefish hatched, swimming around, and they have food currently, which is absolutely huge. This is game-changing, guys. So sick. Look at that color change. They just went from white to orange, both of them at the same time. Insane. All 4 of them jumbled up in the corner there. You can really clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4 all snuggled up with each other. The ones in the top layer haven't moved much, but as you can see, look at the bottom one, cruising. Both of them cruising. I don't know where they're going, dude. They're just kind of chilling. They're not really doing much. They don't seem like they're feeding. Maybe it's because they probably just hatched and they probably need some time to, be alive for a hot minute. So we're probably gonna have to let them be alive for a little bit to get their bearings so they can figure out even how to hunt. Because remember, they just came out of these eggs. I just moved the eggs around a little bit so you guys can see the hatched ones, but you can see the ones in the back there are much more shriveled up than the big ones. So those are the ones that they hatched from. It's just those guys haven't been moving around too much. These guys on the bottom have been super active, swimming around. I think that one in the back is really trying to eat, like really trying to eat. He just can't figure it out. I've been watching him swim around, and it's almost like he hasn't figured out how to swim yet. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but that's what it looks like. Is that his eye looking right at us? That's the freaking cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. We're gonna have like 5 more if they all hatch, by the way, which is nuts. So that just goes to show you have to have perfect water, you have to have perfect everything, and I think we got it perfect in this little tank here. I just saw this one in the back corner just try to eat. He confirmed, I was literally just looking at him so closely, he went and snapped at a brine. Look, he snapped at it right now. He's snapping at it right now. This net is so hard. We're gonna need to get a glass container or a clear container for these dudes because it's too cool not to have them in one of those. This net is hindering us, but that one in the corner on the top layer has officially been eating. I witnessed it with my own 2 eyes. Now, first of all, I apologize if the footage is shaky, but I am like freaking out a little bit here. I tried to put the other lens on, really zoom in on them. They are hard to look at in this net here. We may need to get something just like we got little tiny Tim over here with this clear container, who is absolutely chilling. Where do you think he is? Right on that leaf, because he is a sargassum frogfish. So he is on that leaf, but we may need to get something like this where it's crystal clear and you can see right through it. That would definitely be better, I think. Drop a like on this video if you guys think that's a good idea. We should get a clear one for this tank. Maybe multiple different clear ones and kind of separate them a little bit so we can target feed certain ones and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. I think that might be the move. Our cuttlefish have officially hatched. You guys are super pumped about it. You guys have been asking, even during the live stream we did, you guys were were all asking how are the cuttlefish. We are about halfway through the hatching process. We got still halfway to go. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on these. It's absolutely, it's exciting times here in the Fish Guy Chris house. We got these to hatch. I also saw an insane anglerfish online that I was thinking about buying, but now we have cuttlefish in here, so I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Should I get a whole new tank set up or put these guys in their own separate tank? I think that might be the better move, would be to, yeah, we can get an anglerfish in here, the actual open area one, but up here, these cuttlefish, we may need to get them a smaller tank. Maybe we can all let them go in there. That might be a good idea. You know, now I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Remove the cuttlefish, get them into a new smaller tank so we can really watch them. Instead of having them in the containers, we can have them in an open tank and watch them like that. I think that might be the better play. Let me know in the comments what you would do. I think the cuttlefish in their own tank would be insane. That'd be super cool. That might be the move. So let me know by dropping a like on this video if you guys think I should definitely get that anglerfish, put them in here and move these guys, and comment down below where you guys think I should put the cuttlefish and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. Big thumbs up for today's video. We did it. We hatched half of the eggs so far. We fed them. We're keeping them alive. We are doing a very good job. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. See, I knew I'd turn my day around. I'm super happy. We got four cuttlefish hatched. Let's go. Rock on. See you guys in the next one. Peace.